Hello and welcome to another Classic Golf Clubs video. This is the third part in a series on coated shaft golf clubs where I try and play the clubs on the course. Just to clarify what I mean by a mid-handicap golfer, I'm currently a 17.1 index on the new WHS system. I'll put a link at the top of the screen and in the description below to parts 1 and 2 of the series for anybody that wants to catch up on the clubs we'll be playing. Before we start, let's look at a few features of the irons John Letter's Coney Ridge, designed in the 1930s. They go from 2 to 8, 8 being the most lofted club. Wedges were just starting to appear around about now, but it's interesting to consider just how lofts have changed over the years. Look at the different lofts of these 7 irons, from the Coney Ridge through to a players club and more of a game improvement type club. Alternatively, we could pick a loft, say 38 degrees, and see what club equates to that loft in the various sets, and the difference is startling. Lofts have been getting stronger since we first started using numbers, but most of the increase has happened in the last 10 or 20 years. A quick look at the lofts of the whole set I'll be playing, and then let's get out on the course and see how they perform. Hello again on the course with the 1930s coated shaft clubs. Not sure how they're going to go. I've had a little putt on the practice green and the putter was quite good, I'm pleased to say. Let's just have a quick look at the clubs again. There we are. I've got the same bag that I reviewed in the video, and I've got the Coney Ridge 2 to 8 irons somewhere in there. There it is. I've got the Gradidge 10 iron, the B-outlined face. I've got the wood covers that came with the set of Auchterlonie woods. I'll just have a quick look at one of those. There it is. That one is the brassie. And I've got the Gradidge putter there. So, let's see how. 135, I'm hitting the 7 iron. Long way left in the bunker, I think. Yes, in the bunker, slightly short. I've got the B-out sand iron. 54 degrees I've measured this at, which is probably good because it's quite a long carry I've got. I don't know if that picked up, but I hit the flag there. The old B-out is pretty good. So a nice pull out the bunker. To steer that one and topped it. I've got 140 yards to the front. I'm going to play the 6 iron, which is 39 degrees. front left bunker. So going with the B out again, got a lot to live up to. Didn't commit to that at all. 7-iron chip on me. The putt just shaved the edge, so that's a rather scrappy triple bogey. Another go with the driver. I've teed the ball slightly higher this time. I think I need to tee it a lot higher. 2 drives on the trot where I've not reached the fairway. Hitting 4-iron this time. Should get me in range. Got about 170 to the middle, so I'm going to hit 4-iron again. I pull left and it bounced left. Just come from over there. I think I've landed on this path. It bounced left or right as we're standing here, and I think it's gone in this slot somewhere or right down the path, but either way it's disappeared. I'm not going back, so I'm going to have to abandon that hole. After those 2 topped wood shots, I'm abandoning the wood, particularly with the grass filled hole in front of the tee, and I'm going to hit a 2-iron. On the thin side as well. I must be doing something wrong today. 193 to front. I'm going to try a fairway wood this time, see if that's any better than the driver. Got the spoon. Had a hit that pulled left. Bunkered again. The old Gradidge B out is certainly getting a bit of use. Just clearing a few stones out of the way to damage the face of the club. Oh dear, not the best shot. I left myself a bit more stone clearing to do, and then a rather tricky stance. Oh yeah, the tricky stance obviously improves my shot. Got that one to about 10 feet away. And the Gradidge putter doing its stuff again. There's a hole, that one, for a bogey. A bit more wind than I was anticipating up there. Some would say I've got lucky missing the bunker there. I'd say wait until I've played the second shot. Safely over, that's all I was trying to do. Nice approach putt with the Gradidge there. Leaves me a fairly straightforward putt for the bogey. At last I've got a drive airborne, even if it's pulled left into the rough. As we can see, fairly deep rough, and all I'm trying to do here is chop it out. Putting from the fringe here, and for a moment I thought this had a chance of going in. Total lack of authority on this putt, and it got what it deserved, missing low. So I finish up with a double bogey. Drive went 218, I've got 250 left. I'm going to hit a 5-iron, try and leave myself 100 yards. .120 left, I'm hitting a 7-iron, which is 43 degrees, I think it is. Head full of alignment thoughts then, forgot all about the shot. It's very good for me. Another topped tee shot, but this one did get to the start of the fairway, even if it was in the left rough. 270 to go. I'm going to lay up with the 5-iron. Five-iron again, and leap to the right again. Another block. Pretty good chip for me. Leaves me about a 4 or 5 footer. And in for the bogey. Oh, steady on. I played a few more holes after this, and walking down the 14th I came across this grass snake. So I thought I'd include it for a nature break. Seemed fairly unconcerned and allowed me to get quite close to take these pictures. To summarise the 7 holes completed then, I had 1 par, 4 bogeys, 1 double and 1 triple, giving me a 9 over par total. Not too bad. The triple was mainly caused by the poor tee shot and a couple of mediocre shots after that. Short game was very good, perhaps reflected by the fact I had 0 greens in regulation, but I only had 11 putts, so putting was good as well. The irons performed better than I was expecting and weren't as difficult to use as I thought they might be. The woods, I did struggle with the driver a little bit. I think that was mainly because I was a little bit cautious about catching the ground with it, and I ended up topping a few shots. But overall, happy with the play. 1930s clubs can be used by the average high handicap golfer. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.